the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by the rookie from Iowa, Amani Hooker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
On the set. Mike 3. Go tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Now.
Henry running right. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
General West.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
And a first down, Chiefs.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 31, check 31. Kid. 57. Kid.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's get him home.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
24 is the mic. Drop deep, drop deep. 24.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Pilot, 64,
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
24 is the mic. Watch the screen. 24 is the mic. It's just me.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And oh, an Acrobatic catch there by Watkins. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's no quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Know these fuck niggas want to see me down. Know these fuck niggas want to see a nigga down. 14-6. Drop. They want to see a nigga down.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
80 weapons.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Running from the gun with Henry. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. From the gun on third down, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. That one good for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Christian Travis. Jim. Say.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see.
They want to see a nigga down 14 shit. I know what they want. They like that. They like slow down 14 shit, but they don't know what.
That was great. And what our camera missed was
they don't know what I do, bro.
From the sideline out. There
they don't know what I do, bro. I'm a comeback king, nigga. I'm a comeback king, drop.
Touchdown.
Comeback king, nigga.
A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You gotta hold on, doing all that extra, like dancing with the devil.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Let's go.
Tannehill. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Come on.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
You're out. Hey, Charlie. Mike 3. I'm trying to...
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. He's going to air one out.
Oh, shit.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could he...
What I do, cuz?
You change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
A game there of 30 big ones.
First drive.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime,
you know they not with the Chiefs to be down 14.
Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Running game working, they'll stick with it.
I got that boy. Hey, I got that boy Everton left. Call the nigga wrong.
Make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
The nigga
sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 30-yard line.
You told me. You told me. The nigga wrong, dog. I can't wait to see what his X factor gonna be. Well, what is it? When his abilities. Well, he's a superstar now.
Up of 4. Here's
I got
2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
I got 20 sacks with Jones, bro. That's crazy, dog.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the
With a nose
Chiefs.
tackle, cuz. That's crazy.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
Should I go for it or punt it? I'm past the 50, so I can go for it if I want. And who leads?
Right.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fuck, nigga.
KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
They push that way
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready? 94. You got 3. 5.
Out of the gun, Tannehill airing it out deep for Smith, and he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Titan Tyrann Mathieu with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field,
like that with,
and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt.
I know what niggas doing that. That formation, niggas
result.
do all the same thing to beat the cover 3, bro. It's so predictable.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
No, don't tell me I missed that cut.
Yellow, Argolani! Attack! Everyone got 4 down. Watch 23. Watch 23.
Shit. On a wheel route.
Mahomes now on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
I'm going to get it the fuck back because I'm a real nigga, cuz.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Gotcha.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Come on now.
Sammy Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
I made the right read that time, right?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
He caught me with a cover. He caught me with two cover 2 beaters. I ain't moved my safety over enough, and the nigga threw it right.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the air.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Tannehill. And down he'll go at the 25. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
I was going straight to R1.
Crawford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
I ain't give myself no other
Picked
route.
off at the 45. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Now.
Again, it's Henry. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that.
I love 3rd and long.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, orbit.
Here's Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Come on, man.
And
You
he'll
got to
take this
get
up
out
to
of
about the
there.
7 or 8 yard line. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Second and 5 now. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. A big play there for KC. 51 yards on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
See, Grant wouldn't get caught in those situations.
I'm here all day.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes flush to his right. They complete it to Hill.
Oh, I wanted him to keep going
And he's
up
going to be
the field.
taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Being chased out left. He's going to, Mahomes hit.
Well,
He lost the football.
Why wouldn't they make me slide?
He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you
Is it 'cause
tell
I
your
was too close to
quarterbacks,
the
right? Get down
first
after
down?
you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think
They didn't
that's
let
what
me
a lot
slide.
of
They
coaches
made
are
me
trying to preach to
dive.
their
It's
guys.
because I was too close to the first
Get the
down.
yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood. Go.
Now Tannehill. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On his
Make a
curve,
nigga punt the ball
to send this one away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Back now in Nashville. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
43, 15.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Come on, no, don't play with me like that.
About a half to a full yard shy of the 5. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
No, they made Hardeman go out of bounds.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over.
He's got a man complete.
Got over there.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Deep little about right there. I like that one. I like that play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
That one defense.
It's a loss of a yard
that one
there.
defense ain't playing. I ain't gonna lie.
Topper!
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. He completes it to Henry.
What happened?
Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 68 yards on the ground. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Imagine if I had Grant.
So the Chiefs in possession.
If I was to use
we
Grant.
welcome you back.
Nah, I just don't use it.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he will take it on.
Nah, I need Grant for playoffs.
Touchdown.
I need Grant against niggas that I need him.
19 yards out.
Because I be needing that speed.
The interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Oh, yeah, I can't
take
use
this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
But yeah, you gotta fix that rookie, bro, because I got a Dell game with him. I got a superstar, and I can't even use his ability.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here.
I don't even know what ability he actually got.
Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
You got to make him go to Superstar, save it. I mean, you got to make him go to X Factor, save it.
Do something some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, Echo. Man out. Mike 3. Ready.
To throw is Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated.
I ain't gonna lie, I get the ball back. I'm trying to score again.
Back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
I 7. Go.
You could have just gave me the 4th. He ain't responding to today.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill.
Hey, Carl.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be
listen to this,
incomplete. They had to go
Vision advanced the lead. When he advanced the lead, he advanced the lead Monday. So I hit the man up. As soon as he advanced, I hit the man up Monday. I'm like, yo, when can you play? The nigga didn't reply back until today. Today, While I'm at work, and the nigga said it's a fair sandwich.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel
of course, yeah, if I agree to something, yeah.
We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be
get the
too
ball back
happy
on top
with
of
that
score
score
again.
late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle.
That
But
nigga
on the
ain't go
other
after
hand,
them
the
first
argument I get
14.
it on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited.
That boy went up
Fantasy
14
owners who
shit.
Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
That boy went up 14 shit. What, 42-14. Stop playing with these guys.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
You
And
see
I
how
can't
they
wait to
bucking
see
me,
how
bro?
they actually go
Tell me why
about
that wasn't
doing
a
it
pick.
Because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Yep. Look, squeeze.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. And caught by Henry. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up
I'm trying to take that whole bag.
Ron Thornhill. And the return goes up to his own
Trying to take
17-yard
everything
line.
back, dog.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points
Well, that head
that they
coach for
did.
Tennessee
How
hot,
are they
boy. He
clicking
threw his
on
clipboard on the
offense?
ground.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.